I was in KG classes. My father was asking me to write letters and write a word which is Rishi, which is in Malayalam. So I was like not able to do that. I mean, how much I was trying and how hardly I was trying doesn't matter. I couldn't write that properly. So what had happened? My father got angry and he was like scolding me and like pinching my ears, and I was crying. I was like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Like I was pathetically crying, and my sister next to me, who was smiling and just writing it very effortlessly and showing it to my father. And my father was, look at your sister. I was like, I'm dumb. I'm literally dumb. That's the moment I hate. I literally hated my first language, which is Malayalam. Because I was a kid, no, I just know that, but I love my language, okay? Don't judge me. I love my language. I got 100 out of 100 when I was in 12th and 10th in my Malayalam. I was having A+ in Malayalam. Okay, so that was the case. So I hated and I found English alphabets were easy, and I started like developing interest towards English. Everybody was discouraging me. I was like, why this is happening? Nobody is looking at that as a good thing. Everybody is like looking at me like I'm committing a sin. I was like, oh my god. And I also was like, okay, I can't do anything now because I'm dumb already, and this is a language I can do better, I'm thinking, which is easy. And I also lost interest in that. Because not lost interest in that, I stopped trying in that direction. Gradually, when I was in like a 5th standard or something, I started noticing like school leader, when she speaks in English, everybody is like so much admiring her, and everybody is admiring, and everybody is like, okay, want to be like that. But when it comes to normal conversation, nobody wants to do that. They only want to have Malayalam. And because I didn't understand the double standards, and I was always confused about that. Not only that, school friends, from family, teachers, relatives, everybody was like, why you're showing off too much? Oh my god, so much negative comments. I felt like again I'm committing sin. One day, I was doing my homework while I was in 6th standard or 7th standard, not remembering exactly. I heard a sound of someone who's just talking like me. That was from a reality show, and that was Idea Star Singer, which was a reality show, first musical reality show in Kerala, India, I don't know. That was the first reality show. That was the first time I'm seeing something like that, where the anchor was talking like me, which is in Manglish. In Kerala, we used to say that, which is Manglish, Malayalam and English mixed. If you're speaking like that, it is Manglish, okay? And what had happened, I just ran to the hall and started watching that show. I was only looking at her. I mean, I only want to listen what she's speaking. I was not even minding who's singing there, who are the judges over there. And I liked that show because of that anchor. And later I got to know that recently also I watched one of her videos in Malayalam where she was giving in a podcast, where she was telling how much hate she got, and also, I mean, the trolls she got before this like internet revolution. She used to get trolled a lot because of her English and Malayalam mixed thing, and the way, because she speaks English. So I was like, oh, I'm not alone. So I never stopped. I got the courage. I felt myself like, okay, just never mind others. I was keep on doing it. I was keep on observing people. I looked up to her. I looked up to Shashi Tharoor sir. I looked up to Martin Luther King Jr. I looked up to APJ Abdul Kalam sir, and I looked up to Indira Gandhi, and so many people. I never missed a person who speaks very good English. So I was so much into that process, and I used to imitate. I literally like, I want to speak like that. So whenever one time when I was speaking Hindi, One of my friends said, okay, you're speaking like our finance minister. I was so proud. I don't know in what sense that person said like that. I was so happy because I wanted to do that only. She's a South Indian. She speaks Hindi. When she speaks Hindi, it won't be like native speakers, no. But she speaks good Hindi, and I also want to be like that. And so I was so happy that I'm speaking like that. And so the same thing when I speak Tamil. I don't know writing and reading in Tamil, but I speak Tamil. You can watch videos. I mean, I have done 2 videos in Tamil also. When I speak Tamil, I really love that compliment that you are doing really great. So I'm so happy whenever I learn a language, whenever I get a compliment. And when I speak English, my sister says good things. And friends used to say that, okay, the way you're talking, it's very easy. I was not after the validations or compliments, but the one thing I was not getting was that validations and compliments and encouragement. And now I am getting. And I changed that perspective. Like people who made fun of me, who scolded me on talking in English, has asked me like, can you please teach us? I was like, I'm happy to help you. I'm happy to help you. So when you learn something which others find very difficult, people try to pull you down. Okay, and people never want to see you doing that, and they are really comfortable with not doing that, and they're also afraid, and this happens. So I don't know what was exact their reasons or something. I have no complaints now. I'm so happy, even though whatever they did and whatever happened, and I just never stopped. I was keep on moving. So yeah, I'm so happy that I keep on learning this language. I'm not great at this language, but I'm still learning. I still feel like, okay, I want to improve my language a lot. I want to talk a lot. I mean, I want to talk like Martin Luther King. I want to talk like Shashi Tharoor sir. And I want to talk like Obama. I love his speeches. And in 2004, he made a speech. I forgot. It was like in his campaigning time. When he first introduced himself, I think that speech and all I literally love. I keep on watch these videos, and I love this process. I imitate words. I imitate their their ways, and I literally imitate them, and that only one thing I did, which was imitating. And gradually what happened, I started figuring out how to improve vocabulary. I noticed that these people are using good amount of vocabulary, and I started improving my vocabulary. Nobody said to me that, okay, you want to improve vocabulary not to speak English. I started doing it just because I noticed I really want that, just by doing that imitation thing. And I started fixing my grammar, and nobody told me to fix that grammar. And I figured out by myself. So just give it a try. When it comes to imitating, try to imitate people who speaks very good English. Like it can be anyone. It can be your neighbor, it can be your schoolmate, it can be your classmate, it can be your teacher, it can be a person on TV, like I said. It can be a politician, whoever it is. Just observe them, just try to imitate them, try to use the words they are using, and you are like, you figure out rest of the things, I'm pretty sure. So you don't have to complicate so many things. What is the first step, what is the second step, what is the third step? I can say the first step, if you have that interest, do this, then the rest you will figure it out, if you have the interest. And if you have the compulsion to learn the language, you can ask me and I can help you with that. Please put a comment if you are the person who is having the compulsion. And I have structured a particular format which you can follow. When you follow that thing, you can improve your confidence, and we can improve your vocabulary, and you can eradicate the grammar mistakes which you are making on daily basis, and you can gradually speak. Then you can gradually improve, you can make it advanced, and you will learn better and you'll speak better. Thank you for watching this video.